I think we all secretly fantasize about what it would be like to rob a bank, and I love good heist movies, Heat probably being the best one of all time. Today we're looking at a game that lets you live out the bank robbing fantasy. This is PayDay 2.
Okay, time for a smash and grab.
If you're familiar at all with the original PayDay, you know it was kind of like Left 4 Dead with bank robbers. You storm banks, you shoot cops, you take money. PayDay 2 is really expanded upon that, and you know what? It bothers me a little bit how much I like this game. There are some big technical problems, but there's something about the idea of walking into a bank, casing it out, checking out where the cameras are, checking out where the guards are, pulling on the clown mask and saying, "Get on the ground!"
Hit the ground, all of you. This game is a ton of fun. I think that there is some way to be cagey about it, to be really slick, to like get to the safe, to get the stuff quietly, but I don't know how to do it because every single one of my heists turned into Heat. It's basically,
As it should.
if you are into interesting multiplayer, if you've got 3 friends, this is a game absolutely to check out because it is literally a blast.
It really is. That is the key, though. You really need to play this with 3 like-minded people because it's all about teamwork. It's all about knowing your roles. There are 4 different kind of classes, I guess, of player. The enforcer, who's good with guns. The mastermind is good with like negotiation and keeping the hostages quiet. And the guy who like is good at cracking the safe. The stealthy guy. So you can kind of play to your strengths, play to your role. You can build out your skills as you do successful heists and make money and get points. It's so rewarding to play as a team, yet it's really not that much fun if you're playing as lone wolves. And if you're playing single player with the AI, forget it.
I thought you were professional. This isn't professional.
One of the changes here in the Payday 2 is that there's this crime net where you get all of your gigs, your missions, and basically, you know, right now, at least we play it on the PC, and there are a ton of people playing this game. So it's really, really easy to drop in and out of games. But of course, it all depends on who you're playing with, how much experience they have.
The communication is so important.
I would say one of the knocks on this game is that it kind of expects you to know what to do and how to do it. I think that basically they are expecting a lot of people returning from the original Payday, but I think the offline mode is only good for sort of getting your feet wet because the AI is pretty terrible.
Don't be fooled by the fact that there is a single player mode here. It is really just to get a feeling for the gunplay, to get a feeling for the layouts of the different maps, but even that changes.
Fight for survival!
There are missions where you're going to jewelry stores to do smash and grabs, you're going to malls to shoot it up, to convince them to pay protection money, and then there are the bank heists that are super complex, multi-level banks, multi-day missions, yeah.
I think the shooting here is also not as good as, you know, more classic first-person shooters, but everything else, I think the atmosphere is fabulous. I think the missions are great. I think Crime Net is really cool. It is a ton of fun, and definitely something, if you're into multiplayer games, to be checking out.
I almost can't believe we did it!
I'm gonna give Payday 2 an 8.5.
I really liked it too. It's 8 for me.